Monday evening, hearty welcome. That's 16th of August, a wonderful Monday evening, 8 p.m. We extend a very warm welcome to all our brothers and sisters across the world. We have just celebrated our 75th India's Independence Day. And what a marvelous 1 hour, 28 minutes, rocking, motivating, inspiring, captivating the address by the Honorable Prime Minister of India, and he touched almost all aspects whatsoever could be taken care of with regard to our youth, with regard to our education, with regard to new education policy, with regard to Tokyo Olympics, with regard to development, prosperity, growth, happiness, whatever is to be done in the country by everyone together. And that means he has also given the message this time to all of us. Everybody has to put in efforts. All of us, we got to march together, and all segments of the economy, they play a very, very important role for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, during this pandemic, particularly during this coronavirus, some of the industries, they had lots of challenges. Tourism, hospitality, hotel industry, airline industry, media entertainment industry, and particularly when we talk about the film shoots and a couple of other things and all. But now slowly and gradually things are moving. And today we will talk about the hidden potential and the treasures of the film tourism, which we have got. And we would also be taking you to the wonderful 8 states of northeast part of India. That's our Ashtalakshmi, 8 beautiful states in the northeast region of India. We will talk about that as well in a little while. Hearty welcome. Pleasure to have all of you. And those are posting their views. I would keep announcing. Balkrishan ji, thank you very much. Pandit ji, thank you. Julie ma'am, thank you. Roshni Baham from Arunachal, hearty welcome. Nishank Maurya ji, hearty welcome. And others, those are joining over here. I would consider that you are a part of national development. You're a part of country's development. When you post your views over here and you're with us, we would like to take everybody on board. So please get inside the flight, business class ticket, free of cost for all of you. And the flight is going to wonderful India. Welcome to India. And we are going to talk about film tourism destination. How films can play a very important role in our tourism, in our hospitality, in our infrastructure development, in our entertainment, in our happiness, in our humor. You can't imagine a little while before, I might be in a different mood, but then it gives you a swing. It gives you altogether a different feeling, and you got to move on, move on, move on. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to India, the film tourism destination. Is समय the Honorable Prime Minister has given appeal to all the Indians and everybody. During pandemic, we have got challenges. You can't travel outside. We can't invite foreign tourists to come to India. So it's a beautiful time. Dekho apna desh, travel to India, see India, explore India, see Indian treasures, India's art, craft, heritage, culture, cuisine, people, dances, music, whatever you want to enjoy, travel to each and every part of India. And you know, Ministry of Tourism, Government of India has put in lots of efforts. And also you got to take a pledge that you will travel. And here is Honorable Prime Minister's vision. See India, domestic tourism. You should travel at least 15 locations in India by the end of 2022. And of course, the certification, awards, rewards, recognitions, honors. So welcome to India, colorful India, vibrant India, scintillating India, musical India, dancing India, and of course, filming India when we talk about. So film tourism destination, when we talk over here, we would like to extend a very warm welcome to all the dignitaries, those are joining us over here. We also extend a very warm welcome to Nishank Maurya, Panditji, and then Joba Lakshmi ji, senior consultant, Nanlai, and then Pankaj Tripathi, and all other dignitaries. Keep writing and I'll keep announcing your names, the people, those are joining us. So Let's take a beautiful journey and travel to India. Today, I'm going to have a very short, crisp, and just a focused introduction, tip of the iceberg on the film tourism, because this entire week we will dedicate to film tourism, and you would be so happy to know next week also. So under the dynamic and a dedicated leadership of Shri Manmohan Singh ji, the right hand of Yash Chopra ji, he was a cinematographer with him. Can you imagine a beautiful, wonderful films? And Manmohan Singh ji today as a director, writer, producer, cinematographer. Besides that, he's a singer also with Lata Mangeshkar ji. He has sung a song in Waris, and he heading our media entertainment division, and over here with late Yash Chopra ji, both of them together, what a synergy. And when I'm talking about film tourism, they are the one, those promoted Switzerland. They put Switzerland on the world tourist map. And can you imagine what a movies they have shot and what all we have been taking? Dil to pagal hai, Dil wale dulhaniya le jayenge, Chandni, Lamhe, Mohabbatein, and couple of other films which they have shot. Can you imagine how the tourism of Switzerland had grown? And if you remember, quiz question for everybody. What was the name of movie which basically put New Zealand on the world tourist map? What was the name of that movie? It was a Hollywood movie. Okay, आगे चलते हैं. उसके बाद मनमोहन सिंह जी took a beautiful turn, because regional cinemas also play very important role. With Bollywood Hindi films, we also have got Tamil films, we have got Telugu films, we have got Kannada films, we have got Bhojpuri films, we have got Bengali films, we have got Malayalam films, and of course we have got Punjabi films. Today you pick up any movie, anywhere of the Bollywood or otherwise, you've got one Punjabi number, you've got one Punjabi beat, somewhere you've got Punjabi costumes. And I'm proud when I have read more and more, a lot of Punjabi artists are working into regional movies also. Why not? India is amazing. India is beautiful. And all of us together. And now all of us, we should take a pledge. We should travel to the northeast part of India as well. What is the potential of cinematic tourism? You must have seen just a couple of days back, the Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir, he has announced the new film policy, and they have given a lot of perks. They have given a lot of incentives, क्योंकि एक वक्त था जब सभी फिल्मों की शूटिंग, सब चीजें, लोग कश्मीर जाते थे, श्रीनगर जाते थे, गुलमर्ग जाते थे, पहलगाम जाते थे, कुक्कड़नाग जाते थे, अनंतनाग जाते थे, और शालीमार गार्डन्स, कई चीजें वहां पर, और ब्यूटीफुल डल लेक ऑल्सो. कितनी मूवीज की शूटिंग, कश्मीर की कली, और जब जब फूल खिले, आरजू, and Anushka ji also shot recently one movie over there. So when we talk about the strength of cinematic tourism, that means cinema and tourism, they are inseparable. अब cinema को आप film भी कह सकते हैं, but if you take a broader term of the media entertainment industry, then your television, your films, your television serials, your music albums, your ad films, and couple of other promotions, what you have got. Media entertainment industry, when we are talking about tourism and films, tourism and cinema, tourism and cinematic, all that is clubbed together. There are so many countries, so many examples you can take. Canada, they invite a lot of people. UK, they invite people. Now, why these production houses are going abroad? हमारे जो बॉलीवुड के या टॉलीवुड के या बॉलीवुड के या भोजपुरी के या किसी और कंट्री के, किसी और स्टेट के, why do they go abroad? What is that catching them? Why Yash Chopra ji must have gone to Switzerland? Why Rakesh Roshan ji launched his son all the way from New Zealand? Kaho na pyar hai. Why Krish was shot in Singapore? And how much tourism traffic got increased in those countries? You can't imagine. There is no other pull. There is no other pull better than cinematic tourism or film tourism. When I talk about one out of 5 people, if you take 5 people, 1 out of them They always take their decision to travel abroad. I'm talking about the countries and the locations and the places. Whenever people travel, the movies, they have got a great imprint. वो आपके दिमाग पर छाप छोड़ती हैं, and you feel like traveling to those places which are linked with the Bollywood. If we are really keen to promote any destination for tourism, I think it's a right time we should give incentive to our own Bollywood, Tollywood, Bollywood, Telugu films, Malayalam films. Anybody, come. And that should be the merging of all different states. I take you back in the history. 17 December 2005, our chamber organized in the JW Marriott Juhu in Mumbai, rooftop, 300 production houses together. We had a cocktail dinner, and there the deliberations, and that's Manmohan Singh ji addressing over there. And he talked about, हमको बताओ तुम्हें क्या चाहिए? What exactly do you need? What do the production houses need it? So one request they made, we don't want to run around at different places. We need a single window facilitation cell. And Chandigarh is the first city, ladies and gentlemen. In 2006, Chandigarh city, for the first time, declared the Bollywood facilitation cell. Mr. Vijay Kumar from the tourism department was designated to take over the charge over there. Can you imagine how many films, how many music albums, how many songs, how many TV serials, how many ad films, what all has been done in Chandigarh? And I still recall from 2005 to 2015 when we had moved on, and Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, the Honorable Tourism Minister inaugurated, and a very dynamic musical, a person who is very fond of media entertainment industry, Lalit Pawarji was the Secretary Tourism, Government of India, along with his additional secretary and joint secretary, and there was a wonderful deliberations. And that is the time I still recall all secretaries tourism of the country were invited, and our chamber made a presentation over there that why not we should bring cinematic tourism basically very close as an important segment of Ministry of Tourism. Wonderful journey. Thereafter, the additional secretary had gone with me and our chamber to Mumbai. We met all the production houses again and a lot of deliberations. And recently, I still recall 30th of June 2018 in Mumbai, the entire northeast part of India with the ASEAN, 8 states of Northeast and 10 countries of ASEAN, we brought on the common canvas, and right at the center, presently the secretary in the Government of India, that time he was the joint secretary in the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. And I still recall we got 400 celebrities together from the northeast part of India. And in the red, if you see the fourth person from the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, he's a serving IS officer who's a great artist. He's from Nagaland Kadar, and wonderful he's doing in Bhojpuri films, his song, his music, his dance and everything. We also proposed to the government of Punjab, and we have been telling them 2006 with the present chief minister in Punjab, we made a presentation and we did a big program in Mumbai. Can you imagine 15 years have passed and we are requesting, can you imagine one film city, how much employment, how much entrepreneurship, how much infrastructure, how much development and overall economic multiplier it can bring? If today we think, how much is the revenue leakage from Punjab for the children, those are going for the green pastures outside India, and how much is the money being taken out of India? Of course, the new education policy 2020 has come now. That's going to be the game changer. There's a separate Ministry of the Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of India. If we have to listen to the youth, then let's listen to their voice. What does youth want? They want entertainment. They want happiness. They want quick, instant gratification and results. And why not? Because the technology has got changed. Social media has got changed. Social media has got ample power today. We have listed out for your information approximately 1,800 films. I'm not talking about television serials. I'm not talking about music albums, because I got to leave for the entire week. We will be sharing with you like one of these days on television. Then we will talk about music albums. Then we will talk about ad films. Then we will talk about a couple of other recommendations. But can you imagine how many tickets are being sold, how many people go? It's only the corona which has come now and which has put a little halt temporarily onto this. But what exactly is this scenario? Media entertainment and our chamber, because we deal with the non-resident Indians, you can't imagine the power of the media entertainment industry abroad. When you talk about it, is media entertainment which binds, and all our brothers and sisters, Indian diaspora, they look forward to what kind of a release is coming. Travel to Dubai, go and see the whole setup which has been done for the Bollywood right over there. When we talk about Indian film industry, almost 44%, that's from the Hindi. And then, of course, we have got Telugu, then we have got Tamil, approximately 13% contribution. Then we have got Malayalam, we have got Kannada, that's about 5%. And then, of course, there's a large contribution by Bengali, Bhojpuri, Marathi, Punjabi, and other regional films as well. When we talk about what exactly are the benefits when you do a film shoot, when you bring a film city. Now Ramoji city, which is right over about 50 to 55 kilometers away from Hyderabad, when you visit that particular place, what could be the benefits and what all production houses are looking forward to? There are permanent sets. Every evening there is a dance, there is a music, there is a stunt, there is a lot of activities are going on. And inside, if you go, one side there's a Bengali film shot, one side Hindi film shot, one side Telugu film shot, one side Kannada film shot. Everything is happening in different corners. Such a beautiful place. The more and more I traveled Ramoji city, I learned what exactly are the economic multipliers and benefits. And this is the time we all should see. Now, I do not know what exactly the MOU took place between Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, and Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India, because the Joint Secretary then, to whom we had been giving the proposal that point of time, he's sitting abroad today on a deputation from the Kerala cadre. He was in the Ministry of Tourism that time. So now I wish to share with all of you over here something very important which you would get, that there is a MOU being signed between Ministry of Information and Broadcasting and Ministry of Tourism, that the events and other things, whatsoever has to be done, they will be organized by Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, and Ministry of Tourism will pay the money to the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. Good, very nice. Both the ministries are working together. Excellent. Why not to bring one more ministry? That's a Ministry of Electronics and Ministry of IT. Because now during pandemic, we have understood what is the power of technology, what is digital technology, what is OTT platforms, what is EdTech platforms, what are the power of the futuristic digital education, digital skills, and outside classroom learning and all. Because ultimately, what is the purpose of all this? We want our children to get employment, our children to get entrepreneurship, our children, they should become startup, our children, they should get free education, and that all is going to be possible. Now, the government of UP had also taken initiative that they are setting up a film city in 1,000 acre in Noida, which is just next to Delhi, a beautiful widespread area, because the international airport is also coming up over there, a beautiful highways, and you have got from there direct carpeted, beautiful road. Within 1.5 hours, you can reach Agra, and a couple of other advantages. So once that comes up, the entire scenario would change. The UP can really boost a lot to give, because you pick up a lot of things like in Chandigarh. La Corbusier, when he built a city, Chandigarh, the Panchkula adjoining town, and then New Chandigarh, that is the district Mohali of Punjab, they learned from Chandigarh what additional, when the population will increase, would be required over there. So thereby, I think the trio, if I talk about education, skills, and Ministry of MSME, they have to get together, because ultimately there has to be an opening for children. The purpose of everything should be hand-holding of the youth. That is something important. Similar way, why can't we have a trio, that is Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Ministry of Tourism, Ministry of Electronic and IT, all three ministries as a golden triangle, they can work out. Now the MOU which is signed over here between Ministry of Information and Broadcasting and Ministry of Tourism, what exactly is that MOU? Let's just go through. The Ministry of Information and Broadcasting and the Ministry of Tourism has signed a memorandum of understanding to provide strong support for film tourism, to give a film to the Incredible India campaign and cinema as its sub-brand at various international film festivals and markets abroad. According to the MOU, Ministry of Tourism, Government of India will provide budgetary support for identified film festivals and offer single window clearance permission to shoot films. This is expected to create a film tourism vertical that will promote India as a filming destination for domestic and foreign film producers. Certainly, we got to look into, and everybody has to think about it. Why our production houses go to Thailand, to Malaysia, to Singapore, to Philippines, to Korea, and they are going to Japan, they are going to New Zealand. Why? This is the time during Corona. We got to do the hand holding of everybody. And at this point of time, when we are not having promotion abroad of the tourism, when only domestic tourism is taking place, why not we should give more hand holding to Bollywood, to particularly media entertainment production houses? Let state government give the subsidy. Let Ministry of Tourism give support. Let Ministry of Information and Broadcasting give us support. And let's listen to them, because UP announcement is phenomenal. Once that film city comes up just next to Delhi, imagine what would be the scenario. 1,000 acre, because they are planning to have a complete ecosystem of the entire media entertainment industry at one place. You have the accommodation also there, you have the transportation there, you've got the set designing there, you've got an institution over there. And Singapore, I have learned that Singapore government has offered that they would like to set up a training center over there. And I think they have allocated a couple of $1 million also for that. So all that when it's going on, and the other day, Shri Adityanath Yogi ji, when he had a discussion, deliberation, Akshay Kumar ji had gone to meet him separately, Udit Narayan ji, and Jalota ji, and a couple of other people I saw, those were sitting and discussing and planning and taking this vision forward. I think the time has come. If Noida Film City comes up, I think it will do wonders, and it will generate a lot of employment opportunities, because I still recall, while being with the Ministry of Tourism, we used to go to Sector 16 of Noida. In Sector 16, already there is enough infrastructure existing for the news, casting, reading, and other production houses, what we have got over there. Now, the need of the hour is single window clearance system, because all these production houses, they want to have a hassle-free travel, hassle-free shooting. Nobody should come and disturb them. But at the same time, in education, the new education policy 2020, which has come, it will do wonderful, no doubts about it. Children will enjoy, they can pick up a subject of their own choice. And I would request every child, you have a right, music, dance, art, culture, humor, happiness, singing, dancing, and all the kind of a technology, whatever you want to use, should be integral part of education. And that is possible through skilling. Media Entertainment Sector Skill Council is doing wonders. And Mr. Mohit Soni, the CEO of the Media Entertainment Sector Skill Council, is a very dynamic person, and he is doing a great job. We have done more than 100 webinars with them, and we are proud to share with all of you. They're doing wonderful. These are the courses available under Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana Part 3, because Part 3 is right up to district level. They have identified what courses are required in which particular area. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to enjoy your life, pick up one of the courses with the Media Entertainment Sector Scale Council, and I vouch for it. You can be rocking. You will have a great future for yourself. Now, tomorrow is 17th, and tomorrow we will be focusing, when I'm talking about education, when I'm talking about skills, when I'm talking about startups, when I'm talking about MSME, micro, small, and medium enterprise. Tomorrow we would be talking about Welcome to India, film tourism destination, and our focus would be education, skills, startup, youth, universities, colleges, schools, creating warriors, those are for the media entertainment. And something very interesting coming next week for you. This week, we are building the bridges, we are putting all the slabs together, and thereafter the lentering and everything, and making all the things ready. And next week, Monday onward, we will take you to eight beautiful states of Northeast. Last 40 years, we have been associated with the Northeast part of India. What an amazing place, what amazing people. When you think about the art, craft, culture, heritage, dances, music, singing, happiness, cuisine, and what the life is, and how to rock the life, how to live the life, and how to enjoy the life, is Northeast part of India. So Monday, 23rd of August, we will talk with you the film tourism potential of Arunachal Pradesh. 24th of August, we will talk about tourism potential of Meghalaya. 25th of August, Wednesday, we will talk about tourism potential, film tourism potential of Nagaland. 26th August, we will talk about film tourism potential of Assam. 27th, we will talk about Tripura. 28th, Manipur. 30th, Mizoram. 31st August, Sikkim. And this all is being done under the dynamic leadership of the Confederation, which is for the entire Northeast, integrated tourism. I'm thankful to Mr. Blah, I'm thankful to Mr. Shring, and all other their leaders from the different states. They had come. We had 3 hours rocking. We had the marathon, the tourism deliberations, and now let's showcase the film tourism potential of the entire Northeast India. With these, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, as I told you, we are going to talk about your education, your skills, and your startups, your entrepreneurship, and whatever you can do in media entertainment industry. Don't miss tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock, and we will try and work out every day just a half an hour packaging for all of you. Stay rocking, stay enjoying, promote film tourism, send your suggestions, whatever ideas you have got, and we want to take India forward. तो आप सभी को आमंत्रित है कल रात्रि के